Did you have to buy a lot of candy?
Oh, yeah. We had probably 400 trick-or-treaters.
Really?
Huh.
That's insane.
Yeah.
400? Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah, we buy the big bags.
I bet, man. So Maida, everybody wants to know, did anybody have the courage to ring your bell?
Look, every light in the house was out. I was even in the back bedroom upstairs. So you saw no light illuminating from my house at all.
Well, you are the light that emanates from this commission, so I find that hard to believe.
Why, Judy, you must look up quotes and things.
All right, it is 10:15, and we can begin the weekly agenda meeting for November 1st of the Missouri Public Service Commission. All the commissioners have assembled, and let's dive right in. But before we do that, we do need to ask everyone to mute their phones, including myself, because I just got a notification, and now I'm getting a phone call, so that everyone can hear everyone speak. We got 3 tariffs and new orders today and 1 case discussion. First off, we're going to have to approve the minutes from the October 25th, 2023 agenda. And then we also have to approve the closed minutes from the 25th agenda meeting as well. So, commissioners, I know that the minutes from the regular agenda has been sent out previously, and everyone's had a chance to look at. Is there any questions, changes, or concerns about the October 25th agenda notes? All right, then I'll make a motion. We go ahead and approve the minutes from the October 25th, 2023 agenda. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
And that is approved by a vote of 5-0. I'll also go ahead and make the motion for the approval of the closed minutes from the October 25th closed agenda meeting. And if there's any concerns or questions about those amendments or those notes. All right, I'll go ahead and make the motion. We go ahead and approve the closed minutes from the October 25th, 2023 agenda. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
That is approved by a vote of 5-0. All right, we heading right into tariffs and new orders. First up today is in file number SA 2023-0437. This is in the matter of the application of Confluence Rivers Utility Operating Company for a certificate of convenience and necessity for a sewer system in and around the village of Luray, Missouri. So back on the 23rd of June, Confluence filed an application seeking to acquire all and substantially all the sewer system assets of village of Luray and a CCN to provide sewer service to its customers. Luray has 47 sewer customers. On October 16th, the staff and the commission filed its recommendation to approve the transfer of assets and grant a CCN with certain conditions. On October 19th, Confluence stated that it accepted staff's recommended conditions. No other party has responded to Confluence's application or staff's recommendations. So what this order does is it grants Confluence permission to acquire the water and sewer system assets of Luray, as well as a CCN to provide sewer service in the Luray area, subject to the conditions and requirements contained in staff's recommendation. And I recommend we approve this order, version number 1. Commissioner Coleman.
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman.
I'm in support of the order.
Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
I support the order.
And Commissioner Hahn.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As we all know, Confluence just completed its first large rate case procedure here at the PSC. During the public hearings in that case, there were several issues noted with Confluence's customer service. Lack of ability to reach the company, inability to locate a phone number, lack of notice for boil orders, accessing property, etc. We took note of that and mentioned it in a previous CCN acquisition case, and the customer experience provisions settled in the recent rate case. Today, I'm thankful to both staff and Confluence for reaching an agreement reflected in this order for Confluence to provide additional information with regard to customer experience in this acquisition case so that we can continue to monitor performance. It is critical, especially to customers who are new to Confluence's system and may have additional questions. I appreciate the reporting and staff's continuous analysis of that reporting. I'll be supporting the order. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Great. Thank you very much for your comments, and I think that is a good reminder to the company. Great. All those in favor of supporting that order, version number 1, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? And that is approved by a vote of 5-0. All right, next up, we're going to head into file number EE 2024-0037, the matter of the Union Electric Company, DBA Ameren, Missouri's request for a variance regarding its renewable energy standard compliance. So on August 16th, Ameren, Missouri filed an application for a variance regarding the Commission's renewable energy standard, or its RES rules. Ameren, Missouri submits that the 90% requirement in the rule forces the company and its customers to incur RES compliance costs for 2023, and that it should be able to avoid it. So on October 16th, the staff of the Commission filed its recommendation stating that the Commission should approve Ameren, Missouri's request for a variance for the 2023 compliance year. No other party has responded to the application or to staff recommendation. So what this order does is that it grants Ameren, Missouri's request for the variance from the applicable RES rule for the 2023 compliance year. And I would recommend we approve this order, version number 3. Commissioner Coleman.
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman.
I'm in support of the order.
Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
I'm in support.
And Commissioner Hahn.
Also in support.
Great. All those in favor of supporting that order, version number 3, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
That is approved by a vote of 5-0. Next up is file number ET 2024-0061. This is the matter of the joint application of Evergy Metro, DBA Evergy Missouri Metro and Evergy Missouri West for approval of tariff revisions to its TOU program. So on September 27th, the Commission issued an order approving an amended application and tariff changing the default TOU rate from a higher differential rate approved in its last rate case to a lower differential TOU rate. On October 7th, the Office of Public Counsel filed an application for rehearing. Reconsideration and clarification requests that the Commission rehear the case, or at a minimum, explain to Evergy's residential customers why the Commission believes this last-minute reversal of its December 8th order serves the ratepayers' interests. So while I do agree with the vast majority of the arguments that OPC's application for rehearing and continue to disagree with some of the processes by which the Commission reversed its December 8th decision, I nonetheless will be voting to deny OPC's application for rehearing. OPC points out that the Commission's reversal of the December 8th decision will cause more customer confusion than any alleged initial confusion over the company's rate offerings. However, the rehearing of this issue now, after Evergy has already started to roll customers into the new lower differential TOU rate, in my opinion, would create even more customer confusion and frustration. So that is why I am where I'm going to be voting to deny the rehearing. So I would recommend that we approve this order, which is version number 1, which would deny the rehearing. Commissioner Coleman.
Mr. Chairman, I agree completely with your comments, so I support the order.
Great. Thank you. Commissioner Holzman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I support the order.
Great. Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The only thing I will say is OPC has no idea what opposition this higher differential and what confusion it has put out to its customers. So for that reason, I will be supporting this denial.
Great. Thank you. And Commissioner Hahn.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I appreciate the time to discuss this topic yet again today. I have to say that as I read OPC's request for the first, second, third, and maybe even fourth times, I was taken back by the filing. I think it's fair for folks to have disagreements on policy and even at times on procedure. However, I think OPC's filing goes far beyond disagreements and makes allegations that are not only not based in fact, but also harmful to the OPC and PSC as institutions. But I'm not going to give any further credit to that filing. Instead, I'm going to focus on what OPC should be focusing on, the public interest. Just as a refresher, OPC was established to represent and protect the interest of the public receiving utility services. However, OPC's filing selectively represents those interests to the contrary of what the public has actually told us. The public told us via Evergy's agenda presentation that 1, people do not believe that they will save money, and 2, people do not want to be mandated or told what to do. The public told us through the media that they do not believe they will save money and that it will cost them more. The public told us through their elected representatives they want TOU reversed. The public has told us through our own call center the same. What OPC argues in this filing is that rather than listen to the public, who they are charged with representing, through many of the means from which we have heard from them, we should just ignore them and instead educate them on TOU, which is on page 5 of their filing. I agree. Since we are retaining TOU as a principle in this tariff revision and retaining every single TOU rate option originally ordered, there's significantly more education to do. However, OPC missed the first step. We first needed to address the public's concern, which was changing the default from the high differential to the low differential plan. We have done that now, and education is certainly the next step on the path. As of Evergy's last weekly filing, over 219,000 customers have enrolled in a TOU plan, and over 128,000 of those have enrolled in the new low differential default. Also, in our own call center, TOU is no longer a hot topic. This indicates to me that we made the right decision in allowing Evergy's tariff revision to proceed. I find it interesting that OPC is now requesting a rehearing, now advocating for a different position than the one they advocated for in the rate case, and now making several legal arguments, though without citing a single case, regarding our decision. I hope that moving forward, OPC will actually listen to and advocate for the public's position. I'll be supporting the order. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Great. Thank you very much for your comments, Commissioner Hahn. Okay, then I'll go ahead and make a motion. We approve this order, version number 1. All those in favor of supporting that order, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? And that is approved by a vote of 5-0. All right, looks like next up, we got a case discussion in file number WC 2023-0273. Cindy Nealon, complainant versus Missouri American Water Company, respondent. And Judge DePel, is that yours? Nope.
Actually, Mr. Chairman, it's Judge Sire.
Okay, all right. Well, Judge Sire then. There we go. What you got for us today, Judge?
Well, I will be presiding over the hearing, and it is scheduled for a week from today, November 8th, here in the Governor Office building. I've prepared a memo briefly summarizing the case and what to expect next week. But I am here to answer any questions the commissioners might have.
Yeah, I appreciate the memo. Everything's kind of spelled out in it. And commissioners, do you have any questions or anything for the judge based off the pre-hearing memo? All right. Well, Judge, thank you very much. We appreciate that.
A week from today.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, it looks like that's all that we had today except for scheduling. So we'll dive right into scheduling. Sunday, November 5th through Tuesday, November 7th, Missouri Public Service Commission will be hosting the USAID NARUC Central Asia Energy Regulatory Partnership Delegation with representatives from Kazakhstan, and a couple other places that I can't pronounce.
A couple other stands.
Should have read through that one first. Well, Commissioner Holzman, you're leading this as the chair of NARUC's International Committee. Any comments on the we should probably learn the correct way to say this, right?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I appreciate all the staff's help. They've been great. I think Missouri is going to be an excellent host. Christy and Don both have gone up and above what was asked of them to make this successful. And I hope that the educational exchange will be worth it for both us and them. And I think I appreciate your help. And I understand Commissioner Kolkmeyer will also be there on Tuesday. So I appreciate you guys getting involved.
Excellent. No, yeah, looking forward to that.
I'll be there too on Tuesday, but I'd like you to pronounce the names of all three countries now so I can start practicing.
Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and then we'll work on the last one.
Excellent. All right. So on Monday, November 6th, we will have a welcome reception for that group. And that'll be at 8:30 a.m. On Monday, the 6th. And that is for all PSC employees to come on down and welcome the Central Asian Energy delegation. Then on Wednesday, November 8th, we will have agenda at 10:15. And we have an evidentiary hearing that day in the WC 2023-0273, Nealon versus Missouri American Water, which Judge Sire just briefed us on. That'll be starting at 9 a.m. in room 310 at the Commission's headquarters. Then on Sunday, the 12th of November, running through the 15th of November, we have our National Association NARUC meetings, annual meetings are running during that time period. Then on Thursday, November 16th, we have our agenda meeting at 10:15 a.m. And then on Thursday, the 16th of November, running through Friday, the 17th of November, we have an evidentiary hearing in WR 2023-0344. That is in the matter of the application of a rate increase of Raytown Water Company. And that will begin at 10 a.m. in room 310 at Commission's headquarters. Then on Wednesday, the 22nd, agenda at 10:15 a.m. We possibly would cancel this one. We tend to try to cancel the one agenda meeting before the Thanksgiving holiday, unless there's something statutorily that we have to deal with. That is also my oldest daughter's 21st birthday, so that'll be an interesting day for me. And then on Wednesday, the 29th, agenda at 10:15 a.m. And then on Wednesday, the 29th, we also have an evidentiary hearing in EA 2023-0286, the matter of the application of Union Electric Company, DBA Ameren, Missouri, for permission and approval of certificate of public convenience necessity, authorizing it to construct renewable generation facilities. And that runs from the 29th through Friday, the 1st of December. That will be in room 310, Commission's headquarters, beginning at 9 a.m. on the 29th of November. Then on Tuesday, December 5th through Thursday, the 7th of December, we have an evidentiary hearing in file WC 2022-0295, Missouri Public Service Commission versus I-70 Mobile City Park. And that is in room 310 at 9 a.m., running scheduled between the 5th and the 7th of December. And then that same week, we have Wednesday, December 6th is our weekly agenda meeting at 10:15. So Commissioners, any changes or comments or any additions to the schedule? All right. Well, if something does come up, just work with our offices and we'll get things squared away. But that is all that I have for today's meeting. So unless there's anything for the good of the commission and commissioners want to address, then hearing none, then we'll go ahead and we will adjourn the agenda meeting for today's Public Service Commission. Thank you, guys.
Mr. Chairman.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Check.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Have a great day.